to Meeting Malcolmus, a pavement podcast.
Hey, it's JD here, back for another week of bathing in the music of seminal indie rock band Pavement, with the hopes that with enough scrubbing, I can get to the bottom of what exactly it is that makes this band so infectious and addictive to me and to a whole host of other folks. So there's that. Want to start off by checking in on you, making sure you're healthy. Things are opening up even more. Patio season started here in Toronto yesterday. I'm craving a beer on a patio. There is no doubt about it, but I'm going to hold off for a little while longer because, well, I'm a paranoid old man and I have plenty of beer here at the house. I also have a killer patio. So if you're ever in the Toronto area and you want to enjoy a cold one with old JD, all you got to do is let me know. We'll talk pavement, clink glasses. It'll be a blast. So today we're turning over the record to the third side of Wowie Zowie. And it kicks off with a bang. It's Flux Rad. And boy, I don't know if you can find a more compact and concise minute and 45 seconds in the whole oeuvre of Pavement. I am not cool enough or qualified enough to say that for certain, but for my money, for my bang for the buck, Flux Rad is just a tour de force. It just rips through you and carries you away, plunks you smack down in the middle of the last third of Wowie Zowie, and you don't quite know what hit you. A flurry to the solar plexus and that knockout punch. What it's about, I don't know. I feel like it's an homage to some of the music they listened to in the past, Steven listened to in the past. And for that, we'll have to check out Moik's Ray Gun content for the week. I'm getting later and later at posting these, and I do apologize. I'm just feeling incredibly lazy and maybe going through a little something, so it feels a little more worky than it should. But I enjoy talking Pavement with you. So there's that. And with that, perhaps before I get too into, I sit in a chair here and talking to a microphone. It's not that different from my COVID psychiatry appointments. I no longer visit my psychiatrist weekly. We have a phone call, and it's very strange. But there's something reminiscent about that experience with this, so I don't want to mix them up and turn y'all off. What are your thoughts on Flux Rad? Send it to me, jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. I'm getting low on emails again, so I would love to hear from you. I'll give you a topic even. Talk to me about your experience meeting Malcolmus. There you go. I want to hear it. I want to be jealous. I've heard so many good ones, and it drives me bonkers. Listen, we are going to spin a track right now that comes from the LA Desert Origins Crooked Rain reissue. So there's that. Listen, this is a real great example of taking a track, from a skeletal demo mode and molding it into something in the studio. You're going to hear a lot of differences between these two, even though they're fundamentally the same song. Sonically, the experience, the studio experience at Easley is just transforms Flux equals Rad into something that is pretty special, I think. If you played me this version of Flux equals Rad and told me it was a final version, yeah, I'd be a little just sort of meh about it. It's fine. But it doesn't showcase the band at their best. And I'll get into that a little more when we play the studio version. Anyway, from LA's Desert Origins, Crooked Rain, this is Flux equals Rad on Medium Alchemists, a Pavement podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4. Smiles, don't you know I ain't gonna let you go. Smiles, don't you know I ain't gonna let you go. Don't you know I ain't gonna let you go. Smiles all alive, I ain't gonna let you go.
So that is Flux equals Rad, recorded at the revamped Louder Than You Think studio in early '93, as they were getting ready to lay down tracks for what would become Crooked Rain with Gary on drums and behind the console. So, really the same ethic as Slanted had. It's just that this song is very different than Slanted and the songs contained on it. And it doesn't benefit from that lower fi quality. I don't know if this would have ultimately been, a track that would have been mixed and mastered. made album ready or whether this was a demo. I don't know that. If you do know, let me know, jd@meetingmalcolmist.com. It seems to me, though, that it is a demo, and, it's an idea, and it's a very good idea, but it just doesn't pack the same wallop. It's a little longer. It's about 40 seconds longer.
New holiday deals just dropped at Lowe's. Get up to 30% off select major appliances, plus an additional $75 off for every $1,000 you spend on select kitchen major appliances from brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Maytag. And don't miss big savings on DeWalt. Save $80 on a DeWalt 20-volt max 2-tool combo kit. Was $229, now just $149. Lowe's knows deals. Offers valid 12/5 through 12/11. Cannot be combined with additional discounts. See Lowes.com for details and qualifying items while supplies last.
Than what we get on Wowie Zowie. And with that extra 40 seconds, it's like you're adding a bit of flab to this really tight and concise, like I said earlier, tour de force, ripping through, the skill set of this band that is now toured for a year and went down to Easley. And without Steven's yelps through the chorus, you really get to hear the changes. You really get to hear how tight this band is, with the bass and guitar and the drums. And it sounds great. So to recap, this could have been a Crooked Rain track, but it wasn't. It was ultimately shelved and saved for Easley. And I think we're very fortunate that was the case. I don't know that it fits the aesthetic of Crooked Rain, that classic California rock sound. This is a little more, I don't want to say out there. Wowie Zowie gets pissed on too much for being esoteric and not down to earth or whatever verbiage you want to use. And truly, it's just a collection of really great songs. Speaking of a collection of really great songs, I've got my hands on Steve West's latest project, which is the Unmastered Masters, a band out of Virginia that he fronts. He plays drums and he sings. And I got 2 copies of the record and I'm going to give them away. So you just need to answer the trivia question that I've been touting in the episodes leading up to this. And I'll mention one more time for you, which is, what was the name of the record store and the owner of the record store that put up SM, Steve, and Bob when they went to Memphis to record Pacific Trim? And why did it end up just being the 3 of them on that record? If you can let me know the answer to that in an email, jd@meetingmalcolmist.com. I'm going to draw at the end of the month, and somebody's going to win a fucking free LP with a digital download code as well. And the postage is on your old pal JD. I'm not going to ding you for postage. I was watching a Canadian game show recently, and it was like, one of the things was like, just so you know, if you want to audition for this game show, you have to pay your own way here and there, and all this malarkey. It just sounded so cheap and very, very utterly Canadian showbiz. It's disappointing, but we're next to a giant of show business. So there's that. Let's listen to Flux Rad the way it was meant to be heard. Turn it up real fucking loud. and enjoy the shit out of this. This is the first song on the third side of Wowie Zowie. Flux equals Rad. On Meeting Malcolmus, a pavement podcast.
Child, don't you know I don't wanna let you go? Child, don't you know that I don't wanna let you, 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 I don't wanna let you. Styles come and go, but I'm not gonna let you go. Styles, they come and go, but I'm not gonna let you, 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 I'm not gonna let you.
Oh boy. There's a sense of what's going to happen next in that out. As you get the pitter pat of the bass drum there, leading you out, the kick drum, leading you out from there. So yeah, that's the track. And you see what I mean about, how it just can go right through you and just bounce around in there, and it doesn't outstay its welcome. It's just delicious. It's fantastic. And I'm going to probably pause this and listen again. It's a good song. It doesn't necessarily fit my criterion. Let's take a look at Raygun right now, the link that Moik sent us, and see what we get in terms of clues to Flux equals Rad from SM. Flux equals Rad from the series Demo Wars, Kibachrome, Print 14, S. Malcolmus, Incorporated. All right. I mean, doesn't really give us a whole lot. It's a demo. It's something that was carried over, which we knew. Doesn't really give us a clue about the words, but the words changed from the demo version to this studio version. And I think that they probably changed every time he sang them. So again, my only holdout to thinking that it might be more of like an homage is the second verse, which is styles that come and go, and I don't want to let you go, or I'm not going to let you go. So, the idea that styles come and go and I don't want to let you go is fascinating to me. So there's that. I want to tell you that earlier this week, I stumbled upon a podcast, and then in going through my emails, I realized that it had been pointed out to me. You should probably get your ears on this one. It's called the Malcolmus Conundrum, and it's three gentlemen from the other side of the Atlantic, if you're on my side. And what they have set up is a tournament of sorts with the entire SM solo catalog, all 112 songs. and they're going through tournament style, NCAA tournament style, single elimination tournament to determine what is, their favorite or the best SM solo song. So they have 5 episodes out already, and they're good. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to listen to, and tell your friends about it. I've got nothing to do with it, but I think that just being a good neighbor, I want to tell you about it and get your ear holes on it. And hey, you might enjoy it a whole lot more and thank me for it later. So there's that. I've got a couple emails that I want to read, but we're at the 20-minute mark right now, so I'll spare you this week. We will come back to them next week, and hopefully there'll be some new ones as well. That's what I got for you. Be well. Stay cool. It's summertime here. And, get on your patio and have a beer. Cheers.
Meeting Malcolmus, a pavement podcast, is a weekly affair. Connect with JD at jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. Please support the pod by rating, reviewing, or sponsoring us at meetingmalcolmus.com. And hey, I'm social. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Meeting Malcolmus.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now, during our Cyber Week sale, save 20% on most Sleep Number smart beds, plus free home delivery with any base. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.